It's a fairly large aircraft that is very fun to fly. It's a jet that likes to fly, in that it's has great aerodynamics. It's a fast jet that likes to fly quickly. So it's kind of a lot to handle. It's not fly-by-wire. It's built with actual cables that are installed into the flight controls, and so it's really fun. It's really exciting and really a thrill to fly. Primary role of the KC-135 is air-to-air refueling, and that's what we do on a day-to-day basis, and that's what we enjoy doing.
The number of aircraft they can refuel effectively actually depends on the amount of station time, on-station time you spend, and the amount of fuel you actually have on the aircraft, coupled with the amount of fuel that each aircraft individually takes.
I have deployed a few times, and during those deployments we're offloading fuel to the receivers that need it, both coalition and U.S. aircraft, giving fuel to really whoever needs it to get the mission done and protect our troops on the ground.
The KC-135 stationed here at RAF Mildenhall, we fly with the Box D on the back of our aircraft. It's a heritage back to World War II when our airframe, the B-17, flew as part of the 100th Heavy Bomber Group. That group sustained high casualties during World War II, and so part of that is remembering back that, and that our refueling squadron now is going to show up with a professionally trained crew to offload fuel to whatever receivers may need it.
You know, it was built starting in the 50s and into the early 60s, and because of that, it certainly has well, it was built to have a shorter lifespan than it does right now. Currently, it's supposed to fly until 2030, 2040, but that speaks to also how well the aircraft is built. Boeing built it with a lot of really good systems in mind, a lot of easy maintenance to be done on the jet, and I think it really speaks a lot to our maintenance teams who have been able to keep up the jet to this point. They've done an incredible job taking an old jet, getting it ready every day. They work all night long to get these jets ready for day flights and even night flights. I think that it could go all the way to 2030, 2040. It's a solid jet. There's really no big errors or fundamental complications with it. They've done several updates over the past decades to include these very large new engines, the R model engines that you see on it today, that give it a lot of thrust and give it the capability that we have to take a lot of gas a long way.
Our operations group continues and heralds back to World War II, when it was set up back in 1942. And today, while we fly a different mission, we still provide the same support for the troops on the ground and getting the mission accomplished. Many of the squadrons in the U.S. Air Force herald back to some sort of heritage squadron from back during World War II or World War I. What's unique about us is still flying with the symbol that the bombers used to join up in formation back during World War II as part of our tail flash.